Oh my god! It is NHL 15 on your screen right now. That is right, it is back. I've gotten a few comments as of late asking if the Devils GM will be back, and at first glance I would just read the comments and be like, nah, I don't enjoy the game. It just wasn't interesting me. I mean, a highest difficulty was too easy. The gameplay just wasn't realistic enough for me. I just wasn't enjoying it. It wasn't really a challenge, and for me, if there's not really a challenge, I just don't enjoy the game mode too much. And GM mode was literally the definition of not a challenge because I was winning games like 7-1 on Superstar. And I find a slider set that was really good for me. I'm currently playing on a Superstar, hardcore, and it's like a hardened hardcore slider set, and it's pretty good, and it's challenging, which is what I like. So we'll be bringing back the Devils GMO. This is a different save file, though, so we are starting from scratch, and this will be primarily a highlight-based series, but for this first episode, it'll be a broadcast against the Flyers on the first game of the season, of course, of the Devils. So with that being said, sit back and enjoy the broadcast of the New Jersey Devils. Tony, Devaccio, Davidio, Paulie. I'm going to stop with that now and sit back and enjoy. Good evening, hockey fans! We are here at Wells Fargo Center inside the broadcast booth as our New Jersey Devils travel to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania to take on the Flyers, their arch foes, to start off the 2014-2015 regular season. And in between the pipes for the Flyers will be the man out of Hamilton, Ontario, stands 6'2", 196, Ray Emery, finished last year with a 2.96 goals against and a .903 save percentage. Down the other side for the Devils will be Corey Schneider, getting his first field shot as the starting job, clear-cut starter since being traded from the Canucks in 2013. The Boston College product looking to make this New Jersey Devils fan base proud, taking over for the legendary Martin Brodeur. And we will head down to center ice now. We are just about ready to get this season underway. Henrique and Giroux will get things started on the opening draw. Yeah, the puck is dropped, and it's won by the Flyers' Claude Giroux. Voracek takes it into the Devils' zone, tries a drop-back pass, but it's picked up by Green, who takes us behind the Devils' net, passes up to Henrique, loses the puck, but it's picked up by Giroux, and it's offsides for the Flyers. So we'll have a face-off upcoming here at the Devils' blue line. Zajac, Havlat, and Clow out for the Devils, and Raffle, Lecavier, and Reed out for the Flyers. The puck dropped, and the faceoff is won by Lecavier, picked up by Raffle, who will dump this one in as they'll try to pursue it, and they do as it's picked up by Reed. Takes a shot on net. It's saved by Corey as he gets there, and picked up by the Devils once again. Zajac behind the net, up to Jelena, eventually getting the puck up to Havlat, crosses mid-ice, crosses the blue line, skates into the slot, shot, and that's wide, as Ray Emery does not have to take any save on that. Up the Raffle for the Flyers now. Crosses the blue line. Crosses over to Lecavier. Crosses the slot. Shot is wide. Corey does not have to make any attempt on that one. Lecavier passes back to the point to the slot. Shot by Reed is blocked in front. Picked up by the Devils. And Ryan Clow gathers at center ice. Crosses into the Flyers zone. Takes a shot and saved by Ray Emery on the blocker. So picked up by Elias now, up to Clow. Backhand shot. Clow is saved by Emery with the glove. Passes out to Luke Shen. Picked up as intercepted by the Devils in front of Emery, but he takes a hit. And Simmons controls it for the Flyers now at mid-ice. Crosses the Devils zone, dumps it in, tries to pursue with a forecheck, but Adam Larson will pick this one up with the Devils. Passes up to Patrick Elias, crosses center ice, crosses the blue line into the slot, takes a shot. Pad saved by Ray Emery. He'll cover this one up, but he gets it out just in time. Simmons now at mid-ice, crossing for the Flyers. Big open ice hit from Adam Larson as the Devils take control of it now. Camilleri into the slot. Shot is blocked by his own man. Giroux with the puck now for the Flyers, crossing the blue line. Cuts to the slot, but it's intercepted by the Devils. Passed up to Adam Henrique, crosses the blue line into the slot, takes a shot. Pad save Emery. And it's controlled by Henrique once again on the forecheck. It's free possession of it. Passes over to Larson. Slap shot Larson, wide of the net. Emery almost made the save on it, but it hits the boards instead. Voracek up the right-hand side, crossing to the slot. Being defended by Adam Larson. Pass to the slot. Shot save again. Two big saves by Corey Schneider. Pass back to the point. Pass to the slot. Voracek takes a shot, saved. And Corey Schneider coming up big, standing on his head on his own end here, as Elias goes the other way for the Devils, passes back, and they will have to retreat as it's offsides if they go over. So now Michael Ryder passes over to his man, but he cannot quite haul it in. So the Flyers have the puck now. They will dump it in and pursue it here. And the Flyers do pick it up on the forecheck. Pass to the slot. Saved by Corey on the centering try. And now the shot from the blue line. Shot but saved by Corey. And picked up by the Devils and gotten out of their zone, as that'll be an icing. But Corey Schneider with some awesome saves in his side of the end. So we have a face-off upcoming to the right of Corey Schneider in his own zone. We have Josephson versus LeCavier, won by the Devils. Josephson controlled by Merrill behind the net. Pass, shot saved by Corey. And now the puck's controlled by the Flyers at their turnover. Centering try is deflected off a stick of the Devils, and they go the other way here. Ryder up the boards, cuts to the slot. In top of the face-off circle, takes a shot, saved by Emery. And it's kept in by the Devils. Zubers now shot, saved Emery. And that is deflected out to the corner, picked up by the Flyers as Raffel will take this one to center ice. He crosses in, top of the right-hand face-off circle. He'll wig that one around the boards. And that's picked up by Street as he takes a huge hit. Pass back the blue line, but their man cannot handle it. They'll have to chase this one back into their own end. As the Flyers keep possession of it, Shen will dump this one down the ice, and that'll be the end of the first period here, as it's still all tied up at nothing here. Wells Fargo Center between the Devils and the Flyers. You'll be right back here for the second period action after this. Welcome back to the second period here at Wells Fargo Center between the Devils and the Flyers on their season opener for the Devils, as Adam Henrique will be facing Claude Giroux to start this second period on the draw. Puck's dropped, won by Giroux once again. That's two opening face-offs for the period wins for him, as they will dump this one in to the Devils zone. Collected behind the net by Henrique. Passed out, deflected by Giroux, but a hit from Green as he collects the puck. Passes up to Henrique. Crosses into the Flyers zone. Takes a shot, and it's saved by Emery, who passes this one out into the corner. Picked up by Delzato, up to Giroux. Crosses center ice, down the left-hand side of the boards. Crosses the slot, and it's poke checked by Andy Green, who takes possession, passes up to Eliash, up the left-hand side. Into the slot for Camilleri, takes a shot, but it is deflected. Camilleri gets the puck back on the poke check. Passes back to the point for Larson. Over to Green. Into the slot for Camilleri. Shot saved by Ray Emery. Big saves by Emery all around. Each goaltender coming up big here in this game so far. As Giroux takes possession, center ice. Big open ice hit by Andy Green on Claude Giroux. And that one's going to trickle behind Schneider, but it's picked up by Green. And then passed up to Eliash, who's in the slot. Puts on a few moves. Passes back to Close. Slap shot, glove save, Ray Emery, who passes it out to McDonald. Pinned behind the net, but he keeps with it. And the Flyers still possession up the left-hand corner boards. Cuts to center ice, back to the boards. As Reed is trying to get something going here as he just dumps it into the boards. And it's picked up by Jonah, but then recovered by the Flyers. Pass to the point for Shen. Into the slot, shot, saved Corey. Shot again, saved Corey. And that's going to be taken around. Trying to get something started here as the Flyers inside the Devils' end. Turn it over on front of the Corey. And that's going to be passed back to the point for Mark Streit. Passes down to the corner. Behind the net is LeCavalier. Into the slot. One-timer is whiffed. And now wrist shot. Corey saved with the glove, and he'll cover this one up with the 9:14 left in the second period. As Corey Schneider covers that one up, and we'll have a face-off to the right of Corey. It'll be Gomez and White as the puck is dropped, and it's won by the Flyers. Dumped down below the net. Pass back to the point. The slot shot is wide of the net. And that'll be behind the net as John Mayle's there to collect it for the Devils. He passes this one out. Breakout pass to Michael Ryder along the right-hand side boards. He takes a big hit. And he keeps control of it as the puck floated down behind the net. And that's passed back up to the Flyers at center ice. Cross into the Devils zone. Dump it in. And they will get a quick line change in here with 6:05 left in the second. As Gomez at center ice, crossing into the Flyers zone. Leading the rush, takes a shot wide of the net. That's a common theme here for the Devils, as they cannot hit the net here. And the Flyers take possession of a pass to center ice for Braden Shen. Back to Shen. Slap shot saved by Corey. Another backhand rebound try is saved by Corey Schneider. And he's come with huge saves all around here, keeping this game tied at nothing with 3:15 left in the second, as the Flyers are in their own end, passing back up to Braden Shen now at the right-hand side of the boards, but a big open ice hit as the Devils have possession of it now. Tutu takes a hit, but Josephson with the puck at the blue line now for Green. Over to Larson, back to Green at the point, and he loses the puck with a big hit, and another big hit by Eliash. Another big hit by Eliash, but the Flyers control the puck still. Wayne Simmons cutting the middle of the ice. He takes a hit, slap shot, it goes in, he shoots and he scores. The Flyers strike first this one as Radko Gudas, the former Tampa Bay Lightning defenseman, not a likely scoring candidate here, but he scores assisted by Wayne Simmons on the primary assist and Claude Giroux on the secondary assist. As he strikes first here for the Flyers, it's a 1-0 lead. Corey could not quite get the pad up in time to waffle board that one away. So the Flyers will have a 1-0 lead here. We'll have Henrique and White going at it for the face-off with 26 seconds left in the second period. Won by Henrique, back to the point, to the D-line, passed around, Severson up to Eliash. Down the left-hand boards, passes back to Severson. Slap shot is blocked in front, but Eliash tries to protect this one, and he cannot get anything going. As at the end of 2 periods, the Philadelphia Flyers will be in the lead by a score of 1-0 thanks to Radko Gudas' slap shot goal. We'll be heading into the third. We'll be right back after this. Oh, welcome back to the third period here at Wells Fargo Center, as the Flyers currently have the lead on the Devils by a score of 1-0 thanks to a Radko Gudas goal late in the second. So Henrique, Eliash, and Camilleri on the power play against the Flyers, led by Giroux. Minute 58 left on the power play to start off the third. Shot by Eliash is off Emery's mask. Collected by the Flyers beyond the net, but passed out to the blue line for Green. Collected by Camilleri in the slot. He tries to take a shot, but it's hit by Delzato, and they will dump this one down to the Devils' end. Controlled by Adam Larson. Up to Camilleri, over to Henrique at center ice. Crosses into the Flyers zone, passes back. Eliash to Camilleri, back to Larson, over to Green, slap shot. Rebound attempt is almost given a try by Eliash, but he can't quite get it in time, and it's dumped out by the Flyers, controlled by Larson now. Passed over to Camilleri, 48 seconds left in the power play. In the slot now, takes a shot, deflected in front. Forecheck from Eliash, he controls it. Cross crease attempt, shot by Camilleri is saved by Emery. On the one-timer, cross crease attempt, Camilleri is stoned as Ray Emery controls this 1-0 lead. We will have 29 seconds left on the power play as Zajac will take the face-off with Havlat and Ryder on the wing. Puck drop, and it's won by the Flyers as it's passed to the Braden Shen and dumped down to the Devils' end. 19 seconds left. They will have a short amount of time here to get something going. One last rush on the power play. Into the slot for Zajac now. Takes a shot. Glove save Emery. And passed out to the D-man Strike. Collected behind the net by Ryder. Cross crease. Zajac's shot is saved by Emery. He is absolutely stoned by Ray Emery. Travis Zajac cannot believe that, and the Flyers go the other way. Travis Zajac now with a big hit. Controlled by the Devils. Zajac at center ice. Trying to get something going here. Passes back to the blue line for Severson. Over to Jelena. And he gets pushed out of the offensive zones. They have to retreat and regroup so they do not go offside. So Jelena's now up the Ryder. Over the right-hand side boards. He's take a big hit and controlled by the Flyers now. Simmons controls it in his own end. Hill takes this one up the right-hand side of the boards. Big hit by Jelena. And that's dumped in by Simmons of the Flyers around the boards. And it's controlled by the Devils now. Camilleri at center ice. Over to Eliash now. Right-hand corner boards. Eliash. Camilleri in the slot. Takes a shot. And that's wide of the net. So now big hit from Adam Larson. He'll pass it down to the slot for Camilleri. But it's a wide pass as Camilleri was not quite ready for it. And the Flyers go in transition. Down top of the face-off circle, backs up to the point. White, cross-crease attempt is deflected by Camilleri's stick as he will come the other way. Eliash in the slot takes a shot deflected wide. No save attempt needed from Emery. So the Flyers go the other way now. LeCavalier at center leading the way. He's got a 2-on-1 and he takes a shot but it's deflected in front. And Henrique goes the other way for the Devils now. It's a 2-on-3 and he loses the puck trying to go to the slot. So LeCavalier now 3-on-2 for the Flyers. Reed puts on a few moves. Saved by Corey. Passed out after he gloves it. And Ruutu in transition now for the Devils. Slap shot saved by Emery. He's going to cover this one up. Pass it out for Luke Shen, who controls it and passes out to, I believe, Matt Reed, who will dump this one in. But he is offsides. He takes a big hit as the offsides happen from John Merrill, the former Michigan Wolverine. With 5:26 left in the third, the Flyers are still in the lead 1-0. So the Devils need to get something going here late in the third period. As Zajak's line will be on the ice now. Jelena over to Ryan Clough on the right wing. Slap shot, Clough wide of the net, controlled by Havlat. Now is pinned up against the boards. Passes along the board sides, but it's controlled by the Flyers. McDonald takes a hit in the slot. Backhand attempt is blocked in front by his own player. Not even a shot on goal there. So the Flyers go in transition as Cordier is taking a huge hit as his helmet goes flying. And the Devils go the other way. 2-on-2. Passes a little bit in front of Eliash, but he controls it. Passes back to Zajac. Shot is backhand saved by Ray Emery. So 2:19 left in the third period. Flyers still in the lead. And Giroux, Simmons, and Voracek will be against Eliash, Henrique, and Camilleri here. As it's won by the Flyers. Pass to the Voracek. They'll skate this one up along the boards before passing up to Simmons. Puts on a little move. Takes a big open ice hit from Andy Green. Camilleri now. Henrique over to Eliash. Left-hand side. Crosses into the slot. Takes a shot. Save Emery. Passes to that. Simmons collecting it at his own end now. Trying to take some time off the clock. Giroux spinning around. Burning clock. 45 seconds left. Devils losing time here. Camilleri tries to defend his man. Slap shot saved by Corey. Pin behind the boards. Devils control it. Larson up to Zajac, right-hand side boards. It's a 2-on-1. Tries a cross crease, but it's deflected in front, controlled by the Flyers now. And it's going to be a 1-on-1 slap shot, saved by Corey. Picked up by the Devils behind the net by Andy Green, the captain. So then Marty Havlat. 3-on-2 here. Passes the center ice. Zajac with a shot. 14 seconds left. Behind the net's pin. Behind the net is passed. Havlat trying to get something going. Behind the net for Zajac. Past the slot, Havlat's shot is saved by Emery with 2 seconds left, and that will be the final chance for the New Jersey Devils as they drop this first game of their season to the Philadelphia Flyers by a score of 1-0 here at Wells Fargo Center as Radko Gudas will have the lone goal for the Flyers, and Wayne Simmons and Claude Giroux will pick up the assists as Ray Emery picks up a shutout in his debut as Steve Mason played the first game. As Ray Emery in his first game of the season picks up 20 save shutout against the faux New Jersey Devils. And with that being said, that'll wrap things up here for this matchup at Wells Fargo Center between the Philadelphia Flyers and our hometown New Jersey Devils. I've been your host, JerseyBorn, and I'm saying goodbye.